Hey everyone, I went to Malaysia last January to attend an event hosted by a family friend. I was originally gonna go sightseeing, but I felt terribly ill and had to stay in the hotel to nurse myself back to health before the event day. Fortunately, I recovered 2 days before and was able to sneak in some shopping. Here are the things that I managed to snag during my trip there. I visited Sephora in Malaysia and went all out trying out all the makeup there. It was my very first Sephora experience, so I got myself some makeup products after having a huge swatching spree. The Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation is a beautiful lightweight foundation that looks very natural yet gives off a decent amount of coverage. I've used this a couple of times and it always looks like skin and it lasts for the entire day. Don't over-apply because it can end up looking cakey with how pigmented and matte it is. Spreading a coin size of foundation all over my face and blending with the damp beauty sponge is how I like to apply it. It sets itself, so you don't really need to add another powder on top, and despite being matte, it actually feels comfortable on my skin. However, this formula isn't as friendly to people with a dry skin type as it showed all of the dry patches on my younger sister's dry skin. I read online reviews saying that it can also settle on lines. This product has alcohol and fragrance in it as well, so it might not be suitable for people with a dry and sensitive skin. Best try this in store and give it a while to see how it works with your skin first. For me, this is a pretty good product with quite a generous amount of foundation in the bottle as well. 50 milliliters of product in the bottle is pretty good, seeing that most foundations I've bought before are just around 30 ml. I tried out the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder in store and I'm very amazed at how well this sets makeup while I was trying it with different foundations and concealers. While I normally don't bake, I do like using loose powder to dust my T-zone, which is prone to oiling up as the day goes by. I just use a little bit of this and it gives off a very nice finish. It isn't cakey at all, it feels light and looks natural on my face. I've been very interested in Becca highlighters and I finally got to try them out in store. I love the shade Opal the most, and luckily they had it offered in a set called the Glow on the Go kit with a travel-sized Shimmering Skin Perfector Spotlight Wand and a travel-sized Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Highlighter. I haven't used the liquid yet, but I've constantly used the powder since I got it and I love it a lot. I think the size of the products is just right as you don't really need that much highlighter to begin with. I'm happy that this amount is enough for me to use everything up before the product expires. I've also visited some standalone stores. The Uemura boutique had the eyebrow pencil that I've always wanted to try. This hard formula hard 9 pencil has been used by several East Asian beauty YouTubers and I finally got my hands on one. I got their best-selling shade in number 2 Seal Brown, which suits both dark and light colored hair. I've played with this already and I'm in love with its color and the pencil's samurai sword shape. However, we no longer have Uemura stores available locally, so I gotta learn how to sharpen this with the blade on my own. I also got another Bobbi Brown crushed lip color. You're probably sick of hearing me talk about this, but this is really by far my favorite lipstick formula and the Bobbi Brown store assistant over in Malaysia was super friendly and helpful. I got Blackberry, which is a deep vampy berry color that I've been eyeing for a while now, and I finally took the plunge and bought it while I was traveling. I always love seeing vampy lips on other people, but never really have the courage to wear it myself. Hopefully, the sheer but buildable formula can help me wear dark lips more often this year. The Muji portable eyelash curler has also caught my attention after seeing a couple of Chinese YouTubers use it, so I bought one to try it out. It looks intimidating, like it can quote-unquote snap off your lashes in one wrong press, as said by my younger sister, but this is actually really easy to use. It folds up nicely, so it's convenient for me to chuck it into my pouch and bring it with me wherever I go. It also curls my lashes very well, and it makes them look extra perky since it gets all the way to my roots, and its open sides allow me to move the lash curler around and to get to those lashes at the corner of my eyes that sometimes don't get curled. I found the soft formula of the Chanel Rouge Allure liquid powder interesting, so I got an everyday soft rosy pink color in number 952 Evocacion. I'm using a lot more pink colors lately, especially since spring is coming up. This matte cream to powder formula is very lightweight, almost as if you have nothing on, and it gives off that beautiful blurred matte lip finish that is very popular in K-beauty. It also comes in a squeezable plastic tube that easily dispenses product out of a fuzzy doe foot applicator. A little product goes a long way with this, and its unique formula makes it a very fun lip product to use. I also bought the Lancome Bi-Facil Duo in the airport's duty-free shop. I first tried out this bi-faced eye and lip makeup remover when I got the deluxe sample and I thoroughly enjoyed using it, so I decided to go ahead and make the purchase. My sample bottle is the double action eye makeup remover. But for some reason, that variant wasn't available in the airport and they only had the non-oily instant cleanser sensitive eyes version. What a mouthful. I'm not sure if they're the exact same product with different names due to it being sold in different regions or if they are different products altogether. But nevertheless, I like the one that I bought just as much as the sample that I had. I do notice that the rose fragrance isn't as strong in the sensitive eyes version, but it still effectively removes the waterproof eye makeup just as well. Onto some body care products, I dropped by Aesop and got their Contours of Discovery set after trying a couple of their products in store. This set includes our Resurrection Aromatic Hand Wash, which is a repurchase of what I currently use at home, and a hand cream of the same scent. I have a serious obsession with hand creams, so having one in my favorite Mandarin Rind Rosemary and Cedar scent to take with me on the go is a definite winner in my books. This set also includes a geranium leaf body cleanser, a gentle body cleanser with a nice earthy scent, as well as the geranium leaf body scrub, which is a gritty scrub that also lathers nicely. I tried out the scrub in store and was very pleased with how it can double as a body wash. Overall, I'm so pleased with these two, so I'm happy that they are included in the set. Both these are new to me, so I can't wait to use them more. Other than that, I was also generously given a ton of samples. Thank you very much to the generous staff at Aesop Malaysia. On to some miscellaneous items, my sister and I bought a ton of loose leaf tea. This particular shop called Purple Cane Specialty sells really beautifully packaged and good quality loose leaf tea. Inside the box is a sealed paper bag of tea that is reminiscent of old school packaging. I got a box of green tea, a jasmine tea, an oolong called Huang Jin Gui or Golden Osmanthus, a rose tea, and a chrysanthemum tea. I love tea, so I can't wait to thoroughly enjoy these. Lastly, I bought this cute and sparkly sling bag from Charles & Keith because I didn't have a bag to bring with me to the event. It's a very nice dark blue color that goes well with a lot of outfits, and its sparkle gives the bag a nice, fun touch. It has 3 compartments, one of which is the main compartment with card slots and a zipper pocket. I can use this as a sling, shorten the chain a lot, carry it as a shoulder bag, shorten the chain a little bit to let the bag sit a bit higher up my hip, or keep the chain and use it as a clutch. Although it's small and cannot store a lot of products, its adjustable chain makes it a versatile evening bag, and its sparkliness is what sealed the deal for me, especially since I have this huge soft spot for shiny things. That's all the things that I got from Malaysia. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye!